The Titans offense ready to begin this 2024 campaign. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And there's pressure on every rookie in the NFL, but when you're a first-round pick, there's a little extra pressure that comes along with it. And the expectation is you're going to come in and be a big-time contributor right from the beginning and eventually become a franchise pillar in the long term. We know he's got the raw talent. Now, can he prove it over long haul?
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Right back to him on first down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run it.
The Titans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Like zero.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this to the 32.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got room. Dances by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He juked him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Titans.
Mike zero.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Levis out of the shotgun now. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line, down at the 2. 153 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Gets past one man, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, a heck of a... And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
Or 54, Mike 54.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 54.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And running with power here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 239 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Like 24.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it down to the 28. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and all.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will, 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Levis now off of play action. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans use the short field to get in for 6. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now Levis. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 66 yards.
It has just come so easily, hasn't it? This defense, they've been caught flat-footed time after time after time. This was not a touchdown, but it is another huge play. And they've spent huge portions of this game chasing guys downfield, and that is certainly not a winning formula.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Levis. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Levis, he's going to audible to something else. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Downfield. Offense.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Like 54, like 54.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Levis back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offense. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though.
Visitors offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offense.
On, Mike 49!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Able to slither by. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Tennessee, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Like 5-4. Odd, like 5-4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's across the 35. Jukes out of one stop. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A lot of grass ahead. Juke the defender. Oh, he jukes another defender. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Like zero.
The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Like 13, like 13.
From the gun, Levis will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
The Titans and their running back about to get back to work. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Levis from the shotgun. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Levis back to throw. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, no look on his first look of the game. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7.
Or 54, like 54.
They'll run here on first down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Design bootleg here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Levis pushing his crew back to the line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Like 24.
Levis throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Like 13, like 13.
Looking to throw Levis. Into traffic, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could.
Like 49. Hey, I'm back.
Running back sent in motion. Levis here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
This one intended for the running back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, found a soft spot, crosses the 25. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
49, like 49.
Throwing is Levis. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
Like 54. Yep.
Levis now on first down. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes one defender. Brushes him off with ease. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Like 54. Like 54.
Working inside the red zone. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Throwing now on first down, Levis. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Keeps himself upright. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. Well, Brock, it only took him 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. Here's Levis. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Levis to the air now. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a stiff arm. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Everybody rushing back to the line. Now Levis. Finds his back complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ah, 949.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught by his back. Touchdown, Tennessee! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here we go. Tonight.
Levis setting to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down. Well, this offense has run through him since the start, Brock, and now he has a little bit of history. He has just set a new record for receiving yards in a game for a running back.
What a historic performance he's had today. Truly deserving of a record. I don't want to call my shot here, but the way the teams today involve their running backs as pass catchers, I have a chance.
There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history.
Right 5-4.
Levis. That one's complete, right side. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Levis pushing his crew back to the line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From midfield on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. On the move, past the 40. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry-up now.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. Runs inside the 35. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Another carry for him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got to hurry this to the line.
14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. Bullies his way in for the touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
This winds up a win for the Titans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Out on, like 90. Set hut. Set hut. Set hut. Set hut.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans' speedy running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back, and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Titans and the...
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And...
Hey, come on, come in. Here.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
54, Mike 54.
Here's Levis to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Right 24.
To throw is Levis. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Right 13, right 13.
Up the middle they go. Space to run. Inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown Titans. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and
the Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
Right 49.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll push ahead to the 21. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Titan first down.
Right 54. Right 54.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Packers 14.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis.
And the Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
There we go.
Now Levis. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll look to pick up the pace. Handoff here, up the middle, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now, Levis. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
49, right 49.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 54.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They'll try to set up the screen here. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far.
Like 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll run. Finding space inside the 40. Oh, wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Throwing is Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, Levis. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it.
Right 49.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. Second and a yard.
Zero.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Titans. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans' speedy running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Titans and the Dolphins on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The Titans offense ready to get rolling again. 3-0 are they on the new season. Back to throw, it's Levis. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Levis to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, look at the juke. 20. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Levis sets up to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far over the field. Levis. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. run. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Still going. He may go. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few.
The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already. Here's Levis. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. And with that touchdown reception, we have a new single-season leader. We were waiting for this moment. We got to see it here.
How much fun is it that we were here to see it, and this guy's able to catch touch.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll rumble for about 5 or close to the 40. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And just shutting him off there. And some room to maneuver. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
3rd down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house, and now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Titans are able to widen their advantage. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a win.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go.
Levis looking to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Levis. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the foot.
Mike 49.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he works free. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Titans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say,
here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Levis back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. This 2nd and 4.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about
the Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
Mike 13. Mike 13.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They find some open field here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A little juke. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Second down and a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Titans, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to
pain.
What up, man? I'm looking for some superstars like you to play in some showdown events. Let's go play some 3-on-3.